right, y'all. Right here we have these Chocola markers. These are a 1mm nibbed chalk marker right here. This one comes with 15 colors in there of regular colors, and then 6 metallic markers as well. This company sent this to me so I could show this thing off to you guys, so thank you to them for partnering with me on this. I gathered up a whole bunch of different things that you might use a marker on, and figured that we would test these out to see how well they work. So I like that you get so many different colors with them. Opening up the box right here, you can see this is what it looks like on the top. So you have just simple black, but around the top of each, you can see the color nice and clear from there. I like how it's got this little clip on here as well. So if you do just want to clip it to the shirt or the pants or something like that, you can do that with ease. You'll notice that we got a box in a box right here too. So we have this right here is your 6 metallic markers. So I kind of like that they differentiate the metallic ones from the non-metallic ones. So whenever you open this up, you have some instructions on the back of the box right here. First of all, pick a marker to use. Then you want to shake well with the cap on and pointing upright, and then you're going to remove the cap. It says to shake it for 30 seconds, so I'll shake it while we read what's next. Push the tips slightly to release pressure. Note, the nibs are dry when they first arrive. Follow steps 4 to get the ink flowing. So you're going to press the tip to and fro multiple times to quickly get ink flowing. And then I'm going to test that out. I'm going to count how many times it takes to press the nib in to be able to get the ink flowing. And then we're going to start writing. Push down the pen when you need extra ink. Recap tightly after use and store in a horizontal position. To wash off, you must use a wet cloth or Windex. Okay, good to know. And they mentioned that because this works on porous sources and non-porous. Just your non-porous ones will be the ones that you can wipe off with the Windex or the water or whatever. And the porous ones are not going to wipe off because the ink seeps into the pores of whatever it is that you're working with. So let's go ahead and test this out. So we got it nice and shaken up. We got this nice blue right here as well. It looks very vibrant, so I'm curious to see how the ink shows up on all the different surfaces that we have here. So that right there is going to be your nib. So we want to release the pressure just by simply pressing it down. And then, here, look, let me take you guys on down. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. So we already pressed it once to release pressure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'd say 14 gives you a complete dot right there. So on the box, I think it says like 1 to 2 minutes to be able to get the ink flowing. That's like 20 seconds to me. I do like how I can put the cap on the back of the pen right there. That way I don't have to hold it the whole time. And then now let's just see if you guys are doing this yet, huh? Y'all doing that? Did y'all hit that yet? Definitely appreciate it when you guys do that. But look at that, the quality of the ink right there. You got nice, vibrant colors coming all the way through there. You can see it from afar as well. Even with that one nib, there's no like jumps in the ink. It's all one nice fluid piece all the way through and through. That's fantastic. It looks great. You know what? As we go through all of the other different materials that we have here, I'll try to use different colors throughout there, and we'll definitely check out some of those metallic ones as well. There we go. Sometimes you don't hear that clicking at the beginning. I got a little worried there. Like this one, you hear it? I hear this one now. The first time, if y'all rewind, the first time that I shook it, I was like, what's going on there? And then it came through. So let's give this a nice little shake up. What should we do next? So just to give you guys an idea of all the materials that I decided to gather, we have this glass jar right here because I wanted to test out something glass. There's a block of wood right here that the kids play with. One day we let them take colors to it, and you can see how the crayons kind of faded on it. So using a marker like this might keep that color on there nicely. This is a piece of foam board. Our kids use this for like projects and whatnot, so I've gathered a little piece of that. A shell. We went to Florida recently and gathered a whole bunch of shells, and my daughter likes to make jewelry and other fun things with it. So we thought, you know, having a marker like this, you'd be able to really make these look cool, make them pop a little bit. You could also do rocks too. I know painting rocks is a big thing. This right here is just a tape measure. On the back is plastic, so I figured we'd do that. And then I also have my power strip, one of these old school ones that are metal. So as you can see right here, I wrote with a Sharpie on there. Curious to know how something like this would work on metal. So, all right, I think this one's good. Let's get that ink flowing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look, that one came in like 8. That's amazing. Okay, let's put the cap on the back. And let's see, what are we gonna write? You know what? This one has like a bunch of little patterns. I'll just like color in maybe the cherry or something. So, look, this is working extremely well. Wow. It fills in so nicely. That looks so good. Check that out. I love it. Nice and vibrant again. You can see it really well. Let's give that a minute to dry out, and we're gonna test out wiping it off as well, since we did that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab. I want to grab like a duller color. So this one right here. I don't know what you would call that color. They give you all the color. See, look, this. You got to get it going. On the sides of the box, they give you all of the different colors, all the names of the colors right there. I'll stop shaking so y'all can read them. That's the 15, and then on the metallic side, this is the other 6 that you get. So I like that I'm going to assume that this is the desert green. That's what that looks like right there. Does it say on the marker? Extra fine tip, 1 millimeter. It's a water-based ink. Erasable and non-porous surfaces like glass, mirrors, ceramic, plastic, etc. Permanent on porous like wood, paper, and painted walls. It doesn't say the name of the color that is on here, but you do have them all written on the side of the box. All right, I think this is shaken up pretty well. Let's see. Let's do this block now. All right, got to get our nib going. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. I'm seeing it. 18. So it's somewhere between like average of 10 and 8 so far, or 10 and 8, 10 and 20 so far. So let's see. Let's write kids. This is for the kids. K, I can't spell. I-D-S. So that's kind of hard to see on the block because I don't have a good contrast right there. Just to give you guys a better idea of what this color looks like, let me bring you on down to the paper right here. And we'll put a big, giant happy face because, yay, you guys did that right there. Definitely appreciate that. But look at that color right there. It looks very good. It's got that desert green, so it's kind of a muted style of green right there, like a camo almost. Style. So that's super cool. It looks very nice. Just on the block, I think because of the brown on the background, it just didn't pop as much since it's kind of desert. You know what? Just to test it out on the wood better, let's go back to the blue right here and see how this writes. Yeah, see, this blue really shines through on that brown right there. So that's super cool. Love that. We'll test that out in just a minute by rubbing our fingers on it, but let's go ahead and grab another one. So this one, see how it's not making that clicking sound? So you gotta sometimes you might have to shake it up pretty good to be able to get that ink flowing. Oh, this one's taking a little bit. Well, I'm shaking it. I'm not hearing it. That's gonna be interesting. So this will be an interesting test to see if that ink's gonna flow through. As you can see, the nib is clear right there. Bring you guys on down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, it came out just fine. Right there on 9, I got the big dot. Got a small dot on the 8 right there. Let's see, we got this foam board right here. So let's go ahead and test this out. We'll just do dad review. Yeah, look at that. That looks good. It's nice and vibrant. It's bright. You can see it. The ink flows so nicely from there. That's fantastic. That looks amazing. I like that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and keep doing the red. We'll do it on the plastic right here. So this is non-porous, so it should wipe away, but I'm just going to write dad on here since this is dad's tape measure right there. As you can see, it looks nice and vibrant. You can see it with ease. Let's see. We'll go. Oh, you know what? We need to do our metallic color now. You know what? I just realized this. If you want to use them, if you plan on using them all, keep them in the box and shake them all at once. I think that should work, right? It makes sense. I guess you could do that with that box as well. Right whenever you get in, just grab the box and shake the whole thing and you'll be good to go. Although I'm not really hearing the clicking, but we didn't have an issue with that red one, so I don't think that that's going to be an issue. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me pick out. Come on, open up. Okay, we got a little bit different style of marker here. This is interesting. So the whole marker is the color that's going to be inside there. It doesn't have all the directions on. Oh, are these? This is a different kind. So these are a 2mm tip. It just says metallic markers on there. Water-based ink. It doesn't give directions as far as like shaking it and all that either. Does it have a nib? No. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's got a nib, but it's not like one of those kinds that you press in. Your ink is already at the forefront. So let's go ahead and test this out. Here, look, let me bring you guys on down so we can do this to where y'all can see it a little bit better. All right, so now let's test out this. Like if you wanted to follow the lines of the shell, that could be cool. Looks good. That vibrant color is coming out. You can really see the metallic in it as well. I'll give you guys a little close-up look right there. Let me go ahead and do a couple of others since you don't have to like really prep these that much with pressing the nib and all that. Let's go through a few more. This is the silver color right here. That looks nice. Let's do this gold color. Put it in between right here. And then we'll do pink color right on over here. Oh man, these look very nice. I like the vibrancy of them. Let's give a little bit of blue on the side. And then we'll do a little bit of red on the back here. Hold it up close for you guys. And look, y'all can see all those colors on that shell right there. That looks super cool. Very, like, that metallic look is very, very nice. All right, so now let's test out a few of these things now. Obviously, paper, that's not going to bleed on, that's not going to smear on you or anything, so that's fantastic. Then we did the block, I believe, was next. And the block, since that's porous, I'll do the blue as well. It is not smearing at all, which is fantastic. And then we did the glass. Oh, we did the glass. That should, let's do all the all the porous ones first. So I think the foam should be good. Yep. And then, okay, everything else is porous. So I got a little bit of water. Do I have a rag in here? Nope. Okay, we're just going to use our fingers. And so I have some water right here in this bottle that says, use Windex or water. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm just going to use, oh yeah, look, it wipes right away with just one wipe. That's super awesome. I just didn't get this little nougat right there. So if you want to have your kids do an art project on like a glass window, they can use that as their canvas, and then whenever they're done, just simply wipe it away. We've done that before because our kids love doing art projects. And then the plastic right here, let's use water. Is that going to come off? Oh yeah, that came right off, man. So if you wanted to label a few things, you could do that, tools and all that kind of stuff. So if y'all are looking for some excellent markers, both metallic and chalk markers, y'all definitely need to go and check out these right here from Chocola. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding these to your cart, and Dad out.